And we're on part number 60, and we're just building the sphere again up today. After we're done, we'll probably go do some other stuff, but morning stream, gotta build the sphere, gotta try and do it once per day kind of deal. You know how that goes, but regardless, we'll go ahead and start working on it. Last time we finished the gunpowder farm and pretty much finished the whole coastline. All this is gonna be sand. Right? You can see our mountain here is, we got rid of pretty much all the podzol. We got like a little tiny chunks here and there, but we need to fence off the whole outside properly. So like about there, and then goes all the way around, and then ends at about here, and then all this on the this side of the island. This is all mine. I can walk pretty comfortably over here. Nothing should be able to get here. And then we need to connect that beach up at some point. It won't be a sandy beach. It'll just be like connecting the coastline to make a bigger shape. But we don't need to worry about that quite right now. We just need to do some quick checks on some certain things, mainly the shulker farm and whatnot. Other things like this. So we're gonna actually go make some extra mine carts just to stock it up, and then we'll go check the. Then afterwards we'll go ahead and check the gunpowder farm, see how that's doing. Should be pretty solid. Don't see it being too bad. Or too full, rather. But yeah, gunpowder farm produced about a stack of iron pretty quickly. To say that it was a success would be kind of. And we've actually got a bunch of spare materials that I need to resort a little later in an extra cobblestone. Um, Otherwise, we got our red terracotta in here. And this is where our extra fireworks should be going. Don't need to worry about that for now, however. So instead, we're just gonna do our checks on the shulker farm. We got something in the fishing chamber, which is good. And our minecart just came down. So we're just gonna make sure this has like a nice little surplus in it. We already got a shell in the cactus from the technically cactus farm at that point, but nothing don't gotta do anything too big today. Let's just go check on the actual shells up here. And we checked on the iron farm yesterday, that should be good too. Yeah, we got a nice little bit of a... It should be fine though. But yeah, let's make sure, I guess we have the log needed. Here we go, we got our progress log, we got our extra gunpowder. Need to put away some of these miscellaneous things, like some of this. Yep. We'd like to start 47, and we're doing 47, 48, 49, 50. So we need to go ahead and get that set up. So start on 47. 8, that's 47. There we go. Again, just using the plots modeler, nothing too difficult, nothing too fancy. And I'll go check the gunpowder farm, and we'll go ahead and head out. So. But after we're done with the sphere, like I've said, we're gonna go rework some of the coastline on these small parts. But after we're done with that, maybe put some more sand on the beach like I wanted to do. But we don't need a whole bunch more terraforming done. Like the island will be like prepped and ready for building. Like I've gone and like I have to do some like actually no, there's the undersea caves that need to be like widened like a lot. So we maybe have like that to do, but it's oh shoot, I forgot swiftness potions. Hold up. We're gonna go brew some, I guess. While I'm still not forgetting this time. Here should have a spare box. Might be in my inventory. It is. Anyways, we're gonna go make some swiftness potions and do that real quick. Didn't take too long. We'll make 18 of them. I wish water bottles could stack, but really not too bad that they can't. This feels a little arbitrary. There we go. Now we need our nether wart, our sugar, and our redstone dust, I believe. Here we go. I might look up how to make a potion brewer just to kind of help condense some of these processes, you know? Is there not? It's not too bad to make potions in bulk, but I could probably be doing this like a good bit faster. I'm not too hard to build, and there's already plenty of tutorials on them. So I wonder if they'll ever overhaul potion brewing again. You know, I doubt it at this point, but it'd be a nice thing. Like they could overhaul like enchanting, potion brewing, and other things like that. I think those are pretty much the only two features that are kind of similar to each other. They don't need to rework any of those really, because nothing that needs to be changed. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get these brewed up, and then go ahead and hop over to the gunpowder farm, see what we're working with, and go start working. We're just doing 4 layers for today, so it's a little bit more than normal, but that'll put us at 50 layers completed. So we're making some nice progress. It's just taking more to build them up. Again, like usual, I won't be talking too much. I'm just gonna try and get it built, and then I can talk after. For now, I'm just trying to focus on getting it built. So again, this is why, like I say, don't ever, if I ever do publish these VODs on YouTube, like I've got them all saved on there. I just, they're all privated. But if I ever do publish them, don't watch them. And if you want, obviously, but they're all shit. They're just there to archive stuff. So, and plus, why would you even watch a VOD recording of a Twitch stream, anyways? Like, the whole reason you go to a Twitch stream is to watch it live. Let's see if this is Thunder. Nope. Alright, good enough for me. Yeah, here's our gunpowder farm we built last time. It's conveniently close enough to always be loaded, and because it's at a shitty part where pretty much nothing's gonna be other than some houses, like doesn't really block the coastline, so it's pretty solid. And I can rework into a building as well with some like glass or tinted glass or something to make it look cooler as well. So we have that in the future if I ever would like to try that. Here's at least an option. Regardless, let's see what we got. Already 7. Somehow we got a bone in here. Oh, it might have been a spider jockey. That's right. Those are a thing. Huh, that's wacky. Not really a big deal. It's just something to know about it. They're usually pretty rare, so that's nice. We get a couple of bones here and there, but it's not like it's that useful. I've got a wither skeleton farm already, so it can't really help too much. But anything where there's sand here, I need to make like some sand like go back up to meet with the dirt up here, which is why this is marked out like this. And then when it stops being sand, I put my fences here and all that. This is where it's gonna get cut off, so they can't actually get over into here. And then we have fences go all the way around this perimeter, and then it'll cut off on the other side. But a lot of this side of the island, and then the other side over here, they're all gonna be like sandy beaches, because we got a lighthouse, and we'll have some like beachfront property kind of crap too. So. And then we need to get rid of this Podzol coarse dirt eventually. Same with that little strip up there. And I'm thinking we might have like another way down. Well, we don't even need to be fair. But at the same time, there's no reason that I can't. So I'm still kind of thinking about that. But yeah, we just wrap fences all the way around, and then our beach ends up over there when it starts becoming swamp. So we got quite a bit of sand that needs to go in. And then down here, or it should be about here. I haven't covered up all of it, but And I need to blend some of this better in the future, but undersea cave that I was talking about, these need to be like widened out like quite a lot. And then you just follow the glowstone, you can pop out on the other side of the island, which is cool. Nice touch. It's helpful for getting through pretty quickly, and I can make something cool out of it, like a submarine or some shit. So that'll be nice to try. No, we're not worrying about that for now. We'll just go put in some terracotta again, and we'll just get to that. So I think some of this stuff needs to be put away. There we go. Should be good. Gives me quite a nice. I got quite a nice bit of space to work with here. We're gonna actually switch out elytras just because, and we'll go ahead and head there. After today, we'll be a little less than a fifth of the way done. So that's pretty good in 2 weeks. But like I've been trying to do like 3 layers a day, maybe four, just to like finish it up to like a nice even 10 every 3 days, which is pretty good. So if we do 10 layers every 3 days, we do 130 days. You know how that goes. So then we do 260 days. And then, so pretty much 60 days after today, we'll have like all the layers put in. That'll be pretty neat. It's just good to kind of plan and have like a rough estimate, kind of when this stuff will be done. So I don't want to keep working on it forever, but I do want to see this done. So we've actually gone ahead and cleared out 18 entire shulker boxes of terracotta, placed all of this, that's pretty cool. We just need to go ahead and grab some swiftness potions out of here. I need to grab some more of my emerald blocks, just because I know I'm going to probably have to put in guidelines again today. I mean, yeah, it's really just get started with it, I guess. So I'll I cannot speak, sorry, but I'll go ahead and reorganize some of mine quick. So I'll switch these out there. Here's my bed. And there we go. Should be pretty much everything I can need. Oh, and also the log that needs to go in. Let's see here. What are we starting on? Layer number 47, so we got 47 pulled up, and we should be good to get started here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some music on for myself, and you guys get the shitty, Twitch soundtrack audio. It's like barely like playing because it's just kind of I'll turn it up just a slight little bit. But let me go ahead and get ready here, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started. So nothing really too difficult. It's just building, and it's a lot of it. There we go. So we're remembering 7, 8, 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3. Oh, this one's quite a bit of a pattern today as well. They're getting wackier and wackier. We'll drink the swiftness potion afterwards. But now I don't have to be too conservative with fireworks, considering I get a lot of gunpowder now. Oh, and I should have checked the gunpowder farm, but I'll check it after this to see if there's any desync with the water or something. There shouldn't be, but I need to just double check. Looks like we're good. And then we would just connect up the corners. Well, there's actually some weird stuff we have to do, but it's negligible for right now. And we'll do a quick recount just to make sure everything's in correctly. So we'll go ahead and recount real quick. So yeah, and then we just have some stuff we need to do to connect better, but nope, we're good. Worry about that a little later. It's a weird pattern as it starts kind of closing in on itself. Wait, something's wrong. Something feels wrong. Might not be wrong. 1, 8, 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, and then 3, 2, 2, 3. So 3, 2, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. No, we're good, I guess, huh? And I'm actually out of speed here. And then 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, and then 1, 2. Alright, that should be a lot better. This one took a little bit longer to learn from my memory. Even then, I still am struggling with it a little bit. That's alright. Okay, now the corners aren't quite so simple. There's a ton of ones, and then at some point it transitions into a two and then back to ones. But it's very. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, no, it is just all ones, sorry. Huh. It just looked really weird, but no, we're all good. It's just chain a bunch of ones and then just take away the corners is all, so that's good. No, most of the corners. There's only like one or two. I know I say corners a lot when I'm referring to a sphere, but you know, not the best assessment I can give, you know. It's like, oh, vaguely a corner. It counts. Kind of, not really, but have to get more swiftness potions out of here. And then we gotta write down in the log that we completed another layer. Yeah, hopefully Swift Sneak should make this go by like ridiculously quicker. Because it'll be like walking speed with like swiftness potion instead of like being, you know, sneaking with swiftness, which is barely anything. So I'm hoping that works out nicely. We're actually out of swiftness now. Oh, keyboard moment. That's fun. Alright, we're done with 47. Now we need to work on 48. Which now all of a sudden it's a lot bigger. So that'll be interesting to work on. And we need to put in more guidelines again. Yeah, there we go. We're pretty much done with this circle here, which is pretty cool. We're making progress. Pattern, remember, is 15, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, and then a bunch of twos. Like 8 steps of 2. Yeah. Dang, that's quite a lot. Well, let's get to it. And that's genuinely correct. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, this is. Hang on. Ooh. So something's changed here, actually. This is our first different layer. I actually. So this shouldn't actually be at this block. It should be like one back. We'll have to remember to move those when it's time, but it needs to go here now. That's actually completely new. So we're finally starting to slope up to meet our middle point. I know that's not really very exciting, but considering I've been building this thing for, so long, I think the most exciting thing that's happened to me when building this in a while. That also means we're getting pretty close, so that's cool. At least close to the halfway mark. And that means the outward growth should start to slow down a nice bit, so that was 4, that should have been 3. But our outward growth is starting to slow down now, so eventually we'll plateau out and go back into just going straight up, and then eventually, we'll do other things. So. There we go. And then we go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Damn it. Two, and then 1, 1, 2, and then it connects. So. Yep, and then it would just chain back up with itself. So that's pretty interesting how things are changing. We're still going to be expanding outwards like quite a bit. It just won't be all the time. That'll just be something to keep an eye out for in the future now, because it's always been expanding out, but now it looks like it's starting to slow down. So I got to make sure to pay attention now. I don't want to make too many mistakes like that again. Not that they're that big of a time loss, but just a little inconvenient is all. One, two, 1, 1, 2. And 1, 1, 2. Yeah, we gotta knock these back by 1. Go. And then, you know, for our corners, we just connect them up 1 to 1, so nothing too hard there. That's crazy. Here we go. Alright, look at Villager Patrol. Or at least a single one at this point. I guess the other one's despawned or something, but not too big of a deal. Oh, that one despawned 'cause I actually flew too far away from here. Whoa. That's how you know this is getting really big when that's too far away for it to load stuff. I was gonna go to the grocery store today, but I'm going tomorrow now. It's fine. Yep, there we go. About halfway done for today. Keyboard's being a little wacky, so gotta check on that. Seems like turning it off and back on helps out a little bit. So I don't know if it's like an overheating thing, or I feel like that shouldn't even be an issue with like wireless keyboards, but again, I'm not, knowledgeable about that shit like at all, so it does seem to help out a little bit and saving me in batteries, so hey, I'll take it. Alrighty, that is layer number 48 done, on to 49. This one we actually do build out a block, so we just need to remember that. I'll go ahead and get the log. 8 is done. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, I'm not really saying a whole lot. Nothing too interesting's been going on. We're just building a sphere is all. But either way, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I need more swiftness potions. I did pick that up. Good. I'll let this one wear out, and then I gotta go sleep in the bed anyway, so. Oh, it's just to look cool, honestly. There's not a real like reason for it. I just want it because it looks cool. But we're gonna put a whole city into here when it's all done. It's going up 256 blocks, so it's going to world height, which is pretty nifty. And yeah, we're gonna cram a whole like city about the size of New York into this thing because I can. Because I gotta have something to keep me busy. Because I've pretty much done everything else I want to do, more or less, like with farms and all that. But it's just a good like big goal to look forward to, and it'll look cool when it's done. Although it might be in a state of never actually being done because it turns out the volume of this thing is like 8.78 million blocks. I found out, so that's a lot, quite a lot. Wait, is that 12 already? What the hell? That couldn't have been right. Might have miscounted there. Oh, that is already 12. That's wacky. Anyways. So 12, 7, 4, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3, and 6, 2. 12, 7. One, two, two, one. And 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Alright, yep. And all we have to do is connect up the corners over at the other side and then just trim these ones away. And then we can go work on another 8th. This is the 49th layer so far, so we're getting fairly close. Well, I say fairly close, but this is like not even 20% yet. It's a little less than 20%, but it's still not even 20% regardless. It's just a huge ass undertaking. Oh, that one can stay, that's right. That, man. Normally I do talk a bit more, but the whole point of this stream is for it to be early in the morning so I can just get this stuff done and then I have the rest of the day to do other fun stuff. Like working on a village and all that kind of good shit. So nothing too crazy. It's just passing time, honestly. Which I shouldn't be passing time right now. I should be studying for my finals in 2 weeks, but who wants to do that? Although I have to do it, I just don't want to right now. But that's alright. Hang on, give me a moment. Oh shoot. 1 2 2 1 and then 1 2 1 1 1 2 2 1 then yeah. Hey, nailed it. Let's go. Yeah, to make sure I build this quickly, I have to like get good at like memorizing like strings of numbers basically. That's how I know how to build it, and it's a little annoying, but I'm getting better at it. And then I even have to use swiftness potions to make it even faster. And then when 1.19 comes out, I have to go get Swift Sneak because, not gonna have any other choice. I had to do what I can to speed this up because it's just gonna take a while. I mean, look how slow it is without it, you know? That's why we gotta have swiftness on quite a bit. Now, at some point, I'm gonna put in beacons, but the thing is, you know, if this thing keeps getting, like, wider, eventually I'm gonna go out of the beacon range. So I'm kind of waiting till I'm, like, halfway done, and then I can put in, like, a bunch of speed 2 beacons. I mean, I have the iron and the beacons for it to spare, so I don't even have to wait. I just, you know, kind of want to, just for my own sake, I guess. Not that it's even a big deal. I've literally got a wither skeleton farm and everything, so I don't even have to wait if I don't want to. Alright, one real quick thing. We're gonna grab some more terracotta. Alright, just connecting up these corners now. Alright, it's our 49th layer done, and now we're on our 50th layer, so that's cool. Go ahead and pull out the book. I'll have to go make a quick little pit stop down at the center there for some more terracotta. This won't be enough. I mean, look at the size of this, but that's pretty big. Like, really big. Like, good God. Oh, 18 shulker boxes down. Now it's 19. So we've completed 19 out of 50, or 19 out of 49, technically. Is it 49 or 48 and a half? Don't know. Either way, they're making some nice progress, even if it does take a while. I'll have to make some more fireworks when I get back home. Alright, pattern to remember 10, 7, 6, 3, 4, 3, 3. Alright, let's start with that. And 7, 6, 3, 4, 3. Then 3, 2, 3. 3, and then 1, 2, 5 sets of 2. Oh. And then 1, 2, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 1. There we go. And then it would just connect back up. There we go. Pillar patrol. Look at him go. Look at him being stupid, like usual. One of them was being wacky. But nope, we finished that part up in time. I have to keep an ear out. Alright, last quarter here, and then we connect up the corners, so. And we gotta go work on the coastline. Hang on, blinked out. Alright, we just connect up these corner bits, and then we're good for today. I'll go work on the beach, and then I can start building houses and whatnot next episode. Might have to head out to the desert to get more sand again. Who knows? We'll find out. I think this place is so big, I could probably do the 40-40 trick or whatever with the F3 menu. I'll have to give that a shot, actually. That'll help me conserve the little fireworks I have on me now. I can make more, obviously, but now I have to actually go back to make more. That's alright. Let's find out. Coordinates are by positive z. Not particularly. I don't gain enough speed. Not yet, at least. I'm sure I'll get it at some point, but it's just not quite enough height yet. That's good to know, at least. We'll go ahead and connect these two bits up, and then we'll be good. Alright, looks like that'll do it, so here we go. That was layer number 50. So we're a little less than a fifth of the way there. That's pretty neat. It is currently April 20th. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, so all we have to do is just kind of head back home and stuff for today. Not a whole bunch, but you know, like I said, we'll go work on that shoreline and make some more fireworks and all that kind of good shit. And maybe do some reorganizing. Won't take too long. I mean, I'm pretty much done with the shore as well, so there's not even a whole bunch left of that either. That's pretty good. And we'll go ahead and head back. There shouldn't be anything else to do here. And we're good. Alrighty. It's turning nighttime. Vibe check on the gunpowder farm. How we doing? No water desync, so that looks good. Not that I can tell. That was a nice batch of creepers. And the gunpowder to match. Ooh, even get some more. $21 gunpowder, that's pretty nice. But yep, we just got some coastal work to do, and nothing too hard. Let's go ahead and maybe grab some of our old gunpowder and our sugar cane. Go. Pretty good amount. I still have some spare potatoes, luckily. Thought I'd have to probably go back and get some more. I tossed all the old ones out a long time. I don't even eat potatoes anymore. It's just been, you know, carrots for a very long time. It's fine. Anyways, we'll go ahead and here we go. Very nice amount of fireworks. So I won't have to restock on them for a very long time. I mean, seriously, this is quite the surplus. That's good. We'll go ahead and put some extras away in the fireworks box that we have in here. And we'll go ahead and put away our terracotta box too for the time. Here we go. So we have like some different things that need reorganizing in here. Mainly these last 4 boxes. They need to be put away later. And I need to probably go have an empty box with some dirt in it. What we'll do, I guess we'll reorganize these. Why not? Might as well, right? A bunch of redstone. Scaffolding, trapdoor, cobble. Lighting. stones and scaffolding, wood. Here we go, and we'll leave the cobblestone kind of in its own box. Let's go ahead and get some stuff put away here. It can go. And some of these need to be dyed here soon. And we got a couple of spare boxes, so we'll put 2 of them away. I need to keep this one on me for some sand though. We got plenty of dirt boxes as well, so that's good. Hopefully it won't be nothing too difficult. Like I said, we're just going to fill all this in with sand to make some sandy beaches, and then I need to kind of paint these better to about here. And then we ought to be fine. I mean, there's not really too much more coast work I need to do. So it's just going out and getting a bunch of sand for now. And I might actually have some extra. And I actually do, so we don't even need to go get sand, so that's good to know. I will take this dirt. You might have to go get more sand later, but I think we have enough for now. Probably. I should also check on the shulker farm from here. Got hitboxes shown. Looks like we have the minecart still going, but we are... Oh no, we actually got enough reserves. We're fine. It doesn't work unless there's all 10 reserve shulkers in place because it goes through quite a lot of reserve shulkers, so we have to have such a large backup of them. But now regardless of that, we'll go ahead and just kind of head out here. Probably go connect this stuff up first with dirt. So all we're worrying about for now is just kind of connecting these coasts in a good way. Ah, that is the reason why. So I need to dredge this out more in the future, but now I understand when I didn't do this in the first place. It wasn't something I was really meant to do. Finally. There we go, this ought to be a good coastline. And then we'll get some smooth stone to patch this up a little bit, and then it's really just kind of blending it in with the side a little bit more. So this can get kind of resealed temporarily. There we go, it's a little better. I don't need to do anything crazy, I just need to kind of match it up with the terrain here. Nothing too hard. You want this grass block to actually like insert into here. That way it'll spread up that top part of the mountain. Now under here is where things get a little weird. And we'll fix it up better at some point. I just need to kind of bring it down for now, and then we can just, you know, carve out an inch later. But I want this to be like relatively clean of like anything, so that way I can have like a submarine kind of like go through. So we'll have to probably terraform just a little bit of this, I guess. We'll probably do that now, because why not? To see if I can get a nice feel for it. There we go. A moment here. Be solid. And then maybe chip away some more of these corners. There we go. Oop, give me a moment. There we go. See, I'm like, well, a lot of this is already naturally generated, but I'm just starting to learn how to terraform, so I'm like getting a little bit better, Frank. But I'm still like very, very new to this stuff. Getting pretty good though. Like, I'll show what I was working on over the past couple days, but this should be, you know, we'll have some better things to connect it up here. I just need this to be wide, so you know you could reasonably fit like, you know, a submarine or some kind of like. Don't have to be a submarine, but it's gonna be a submarine. I just gotta make sure it's like small enough if it's, you know. And then I probably need to pad out some of this a little later too. But they don't get to cross here. So we're putting some random junk down just to make sure I know they don't get to cross here. Because I'll get fences in place later, but this is as far as it goes for the villagers. I don't want them over anywhere past here because I like doing stuff over here. But yeah, like here's like the rough coastline that I've been working on. I need to actually start putting in my sand, but to kind of help spill out into here. We got a gunpowder farm built yesterday, so that's... But we'll go ahead and just maybe put in a little bit of sand here. I can't have it like this though because like I don't want anything to like actually get out, so we'll probably have to change things up. Like probably get rid of a lot of this dirt and then just pretty much it honestly should be good. We'll clear out a nice chunk of this and cobblestone. But the shoreline has to be raised up just because of the fact that I can't let anything get into here. Because it's for my own safety and also for like villagers and all that. So can't let them get too... Yeah, I mean, gunpowder farm, pretty useful. That one was a really good one because it's literally just scaffolding and like a couple of redstone bits. And because it's made out of scaffolding, it's actually really easy to put together. But yeah, Ian Axford is honestly like a really good YouTuber for like very simple like farms, but they're really good. Oh. And again, this is another one of these tunnels that needs to be widened out just a little bit. It'll have to be wider, but I just need something in place for right now, kind of as a more of a proof of concept thing. it's not gonna be nothing too official for a while. And I don't even have to do that if I don't want it. It's just for like a continuity kind of thing. So I don't like, you know, feel like I cut too many corners and stuff. It's pretty cool. Hey, you don't have to watch the VOD. I'll actually I still have the YouTube tutorial for it, but also hey, welcome new pro. How you doing? Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. Ian Axofor, that's what he is. That's what his name is rather. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, new pro. Let me find this DNX for farm really quickly and oh wait, I've literally got it saved in a playlist. Sorry about that. Here we go. Be able to snag the link here. And if you're interested in building the gunpowder farm here, Frank, then this is the video to do it. It is just a general like mob farm, but you can make into a creeper and like string farm only just by using like trapdoors on the underside of the ceiling. So then it's literally only spawns like creepers and spiders. Can't do nothing about the spiders, believe me, I tried, but unfortunately I don't think there's anything that could reasonably be done. And that's alright, but it's pretty useful, so. But it's pretty cool. I'll have to get some sandstone or something here. But it's a very solid farm. Like, you know, if you have the scaffolding, which is really easy to do, you've literally got no problems. And it's just like a couple dispensers. The collection system he uses is better to save on materials, but I'm like ridiculously rich because of the iron farm, so I just opted for all hoppers under like half slabs that are upside down. So, you know, I'm very lucky to do that. But you know, if you got to use rails, you got to use rails. So. But the farm is like really pretty quick to build compared to the other ones, so I'm happy with it. Fun fact, good way to kind of make natural terrain, or like when it comes to terraforming, is to not make natural terrain by literally just copying Minecraft terrain by like placing stuff over it. But usually helps. Imagine making it just one block too high. Oh, can you just like oh, unless you made it like so high up that the spawning platform had to change, but I built mine here because I wanted it to actually be close enough to my base for, you know, making it easier to spawn proof. Not to spawn proof, so I could actually get gunpowder, like, constantly. But it's the first gunpowder, like, proper gunpowder farm I've ever built. So it's been pretty cool to do. I don't normally do too many. Because I'll do, like, a general, like, mob farm, but I don't ever really make them dedicated because it's so many trapdoors, but I just decided this time that, you know, fuck it. And it worked out pretty well, I'd have to say. I still got plenty of sand. No, we're good. But yeah, pro tip to terraforming, or at least from what I've been able to discover for myself, copy the Minecraft terrain by like putting stuff over it. And if you don't want to be lazy like that, like this beach that I've done here, this shoreline, that's all outlined in sand, I did that and it looks pretty solid. And mainly it's because, you know, all the experience I have building spheres has shown me that like, wow, you know, curves and like, you know, like literally like mathematical like curves and graphs and all that shit make really fucking cool like and good looking coastlines. So you know, I can do it by like heart pretty much because I've done so much sphere work that, you know, it just comes a lot more natural to me. But like you could realistically use like a program like Desmos or something to like, you know, pick up the slack. Like, you know, it starts out like flat and then eventually at some point it kind of like skyrockets. So it's like a basic like asymptote curve or whatever. So it's really good for mapping out like, you know, certain shorelines and all that that I need, but not a necessity by any means, but it does make them look pretty solid. I like it. But we're gonna go ahead and maybe just stretch this out just a little bit. There we go. Should be good. And then you can always add some like natural variation later as well. like my mountain there, like I built that one from scratch, for example, and the reason I like it is because like it's all made out of stone, and then those snow blocks at the top, and that's literally there's no detailing on it yet. I haven't found a style that I like, but the main big thing is curves and not leaving too many very flat ends. So that one is kind of there on purpose, but I tried not to leave too many flat ends on a lot of it, and it looks pretty solid from like any angle. It's more of a first attempt kind of thing because it's been a little while since I built it, but for a first attempt, regardless, it's still like very good because it's just from scratch. Like, didn't even have like anything third party helping me out there, which is again good. I'm getting better. Whoa, progress. But a lot of it is just making things like kind of curve into each other and making it look natural, and then I'm getting rid of all this dirt as well to kind of help, because I don't want to have too many like dirt patches at this level here. So that's why we're getting rid of all of that. There we go. And then we'll just pretty much hollow out the rest of this dirt here. And then just put in sand, and then that should be pretty reasonable. Oh, I need to take this off real quick. There we go. I'll resurface here momentarily. There we go. But this beach is something I just want to do just because I want to do it, not because I have to. Because it's already like pretty solid without it, so I don't even have to do nothing here if I don't want to. But I think honestly it'll probably stop at about here just because I don't want to use up all my, well, I'm gonna use up all my sand anyway. There is a point where it has to kind of settle down a little bit. I'd say that's probably a good point for it to settle down. I need to actually fill this up and connect it. This is just for the structure for the beach. This is all empty inside because I'm not going to be using it. And it's not like anybody's ever going to see it again, so not too big of a deal. But I'll have to go get some more sand. I can go hit up a desert, so that shouldn't be too hard. Also, welcome back. But let me see here. I think I can get something like that, and then I don't know, that probably. That shouldn't be so steep. Hold up. Yeah, I know I'm drowning. There we go. I think probably about this height should be good. But basically, to kind of make these nice like slopes for sand to sit on, all I literally do is just like put in some dirt like scaffolding there, and then just kind of fill everything in. So then we just do stuff like this, and then I probably like fill in a little bit more here or there, but then we just do one on these little corner blocks, and I guess I'll have to hollow this out. Forgot about that. Thank you. I've been working on it for a little while now. It's been 634 days, so it's been happening. That's about all I can say about it. I've gotten like other like farms and stuff done too. I'm just like focusing on building a lot more because, well, I kind of more or less ran out of farms to build, and that's okay because starting to get pretty solid at building, or at least with some like natural stuff. I'm not like the best at it, but I don't need to be, so that's all right. That is a firework. I didn't mean to do that. maybe put stuff here. I'm shooting these away correctly. Yeah, it's stalling hardcore and all that too, so it's been pretty interesting to do all this. I've streamed like every second of it 'cause I got nothing else to do for right now other than studying, which I should be doing, but no, I won't, so I don't need to at the moment anyways. I got exams like at the end of next week, so I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time for now, rather. Oh, we're actually out of sand now, so I need to go get some more. And then I probably won't try and really connect it up with the gravel bits here because it's a little bit too steep. And this is only just to like look at these somewhat decent, so. Well, I got a YouTube channel, yeah, but I don't literally do anything there. I've just been like dumping all the old VODs onto there. But they're all privated for now until I like get some other stuff figured out. But honestly, I should unprivate them because it's really not too big of a deal. Um, all the VODs suck by default because they're just, you know, VODs of a Twitch stream, so they're not good by default. So don't watch them unless you actually want to, but I have literally no reason why you'd want to, other than to look back at some of the early stuff, I guess. But fortunately, it lost the first 6 parts. I didn't save them quite in time, but oh, it's literally just the same name as my Twitch channel, and it actually if you go onto like my Twitch page and all that, I think it's all linked on there and everything. Let me check, 'cause I haven't been able to quite see yet, so that's fine. Channel. Yeah, there we go. It's already linked in Twitch and everything. It's just Jacob86 is all. But either way, it's not too bad. Nothing's on there yet. I'll probably put stuff on there later. I need to go get more not dirt, sand, but I'll put stuff on there later. I got more sand I need to put in, and then this coastline. Oh, I need to light this up a little bit too. Just waiting for a lot of this grass to spread. All this is stuff that I'm working on, so you know nothing should be over here pretty much. Put that there. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable, yeah. You know, iron farm, all that good shit. So nothing too big. We're gonna go get some sand from the desert, and then probably just go finish the rest of this. So I might have to switch to a silk touch shovel. Ah, that's unlucky. Here, let me see if I can actually get a link of it really quickly. Hold on. I'll have to have I'll probably make a custom URL for it at some point, but this should probably do it here. It's a little wacky, but should be fine. Yep. Again, there's no videos on there yet or nothing, so nothing to really look forward to for right now, but I'll probably get all that stuff worked out later today. And again, I said that last week, so who knows? Hey, look at it go. Alright, it's time to hit the desert. We'll check on this, but we'll go to the desert. Ooh, let's put a gunpowder, another stack. I don't need it to be crazy efficient, but you know, just having it like pump out like a stack of gunpowder here and there is honestly really nice. Because well, you know, I only use it for fireworks, and I don't really need it for TNT. Yeah, I've already got 6 stacks of fireworks in reserve, so I don't. But it's always good to have a nice like bit of extra. But we're just popping out to the desert really quickly, and probably go ahead and throw that to you. That minecart still going, or do I need to put in a new? It's still going. We're good. Alrighty, Shulker Farm's still going. I have to harvest the pointed dripstone at some point. I think I'm actually going to tear it down because I got so much surplus. I'll probably just set it back up for a farm at a later date. I got enough surplus for a long time. Right, yep, we got Nether Highway and all that. Feel like anything I could ever want. So to my right, we've got one that leads to the end portal. To my left, we've got one that leads to a raid farm. And down here we have one that leads to my old village on the right hand side. This leads to my trading hall over here, and then this leads all the way to World Spawn, which is also a desert and a mesa. That's where I go to get all my sand and terracotta. It's also World Spawn, which was nice to know for the shulkers that I had to bring over because I made a shulker farm. Well, technically, I made two of them, but one of them's a manual farm in case I ever need backup shulkers. And then the automatic farm was just like recently built, like maybe 3 days ago with that. It's been pretty cool. It's nice not having to worry about running out of shulker boxes. I got like 4.5 stacks of shells, so that's not something you see every day. But we're just here real quick to pop over and grab some sand. And a lot of it. I'd say probably like the whole shulker should be good. I need to inevitably head back to the trading hall and get everything fixed up. I think this is my third shovel I've gone through. Yeah. So this will be my third shovel. Now I'm only limited to Silk Touch again. So I gotta fix up both these shovels, and I've also gotta fix up my pickaxes and my spare elytra that I have. That's something to keep in mind. It's not really too hard. I just pop over to the trading hall, trade for like maybe 2 minutes or something, and then usually back to normal. Which is great, because wow, that's ridiculously quick. And it's easy too, since I cured all those cartographers. Yeah, we're just gonna destroy another desert again, you know how that goes. But yeah, probably a shulker box of sand should do. I don't think I'll need too much more. Well, I have to actually have sand to layer on the beaches, so they're sandy beaches, not just sand on the outside and then like grass on the inside like that. So it should still be enough. I just need to finish connecting up that beach like I wanted it, and then once that's done, then I won't have nothing to worry about. And then I should be done with terraforming. Like after that, I don't have any big terraforming projects I need to do anymore. So it's just gonna be like figuring out how like the different houses I want to build and the different building styles I want to try and use. But you know, once the buildings are in place, then I can start bringing in the villagers and you know have all their workstations and all that. But the whole point of this is to make it like a living, breathing village, like right outside my door, which is pretty cool. And I'm gonna be redistributing my like I have like some extra brewing stands and a stone cutter and cartography table and all that stuff, and I want them to actually be like incorporated into the village, so they also don't try coming over to me and there's no like desync issues or anything like that where they think they can try and get into a workstation at my base and obviously they can't, and then they pretty much like get too fixated on doing that. So that's why that's happening as well. It really shouldn't be too bad. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting a lot better at building because of this project, and it's getting better. Yeah, I'm getting good at terraforming. Like I'm starting to understand it a little bit more, and hopefully the last big thing is just figuring out how buildings work and all that. And once I get that, I'll pretty much be set. Don't really have to learn too much more. Different like building styles, I guess, but nothing too serious. I've got to actually build a house for myself. I kind of live like in a vaguely like house-shaped like thing in the mountain, but it's too open and there's not really a lot of rooms or nothing. So I'll probably redesign that completely at one point. But I like how open it is, so I want to kind of like keep that kind of design, just being nice and open and not really cluttered. But it's been hard terraforming all that stuff because it was a very steep mountain for like a long time, and then it was also completely covered top to bottom in podzol and coarse dirt. I've had to spend like a lot of time like removing all of that by hand, and then also making sure we get some grass in there, and making sure there's a bunch of nice greenery. Oh, and I gotta go farm. Like they got a lush cave under my house, but I have to go farm like azalea stuff, like. We need to go start bone mealing some moss, getting some azaleas and some, things like that. So that's gonna take some time, but it'll be worth it because I plan on using them for bushes and all that. And we'll need to get a bunch of leaves. And I need more glowstone. because I want to actually like stop having torch spam at some point, but it's kind of hard without like a lot of glowstone or light. Oh wait, duh, I could just use torches. Well, glowstone looks better under these though, but I could use torches under these if I really need to. I might have to consider that. Probably not now at least, but yeah, I will consider that here in the future. Probably when I have moss carpet again. Like, I'll put leaves underneath them and then moss carpet on top of that, and then that should pretty much be good. Like it'll blend into the grass really well and all that. So I got a lot of stuff I need to mess around with, but anyways, we're nearly done getting our sand for today, so not too much more. We'll just clear out this little chunk, fill up what's left, and then, we'll put that out. Pretty easy today, just, got that sphere built, and still need another, I think we're near 200 layers left, so that's pretty cool. We're getting closer and closer every day. It's just, very gradual, because I can't really make it any faster without Swift Sneak, and I don't even want to, because it, I think there was a day I spent like 3 hours just like straight just building up that sphere, and that's not fun, like at all. Not to do and not to watch, so. We're good. We got enough sand. We're gonna head back now and just... I should probably redesign that at some point too. It's literally just a, nether portal, so it doesn't need to be anything too special. I just can't have it be built out of random forever. Well, then again, there's nothing stopping me from leaving it being a random junk, but I kinda don't want it to be, But that's alright for now. Also, all these nether tunnels are built at like the worst Y level possible because it's not on the roof and it's also directly below a lava ocean. So yeah, poor decision making was had quite a while ago now. But I'm glad I got it done though, because it's been pretty good just having a nice ice boat path like this far down. It's kind of cool. I might even replace some of the outer walls with glass one day, but realistically that'll never happen because that means I'd have to do work. So I have to try and avoid that. I gotta find more sponges. I got half a stack, but I need more. But I mean, half a stack's fine. I just, probably should have more of them in the future when I drain the ocean again. Well, let's go keep working on that beach. Dang, you really can't fit through any of these. You can fit through some of them, but not enough. Yeah, we'll just these out. There we go. Go ahead and get this finished up here. Still have all my spare dirt. Yep, I do. No shulker box. And then it's totally just fill this in. But yeah, to make my life easier, I usually just try and like copy the Minecraft terrain more or less, because it still looks good, but then it's also easier for me to do, so I don't have to plan out quite as much. Like I said, it looks good, so I don't mind it. All this has to stop at some point, because, I'm going to waste all my sand like here instead of, where I should be wasting it. So we'll only do this extra little section there. And that's honestly good here. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to do any more. It's pretty solid. I might like make this floor sand at some point, but I really should do much more. Because again, don't want to waste all my sand. as I go back to that area immediately. Oh, I'll learn more. There you go. Oh, what the hell? I guess I will just keep finishing this up. I imagine having bad Wi-Fi. Still lucky mine actually isn't like completely horrible considering I'm in college. It's fine, but nothing stellar. Oh, I'm out of sand anyway. Gotta resurface. Oh, you're good. Hey, either way, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And again, thanks for the follow and all that. But I'm streaming pretty much every day, 1 to 2 times a day. So odds are I'll probably be on quite a lot. It's fine. 'Cause I got nothing else to do for now. I need to put in more sand. But either way, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it at least. Freaking that dirt. It's go ahead and finish this off. We're getting better. Now let's see, I just have this little part here to do, and then maybe like a little bit over there, but otherwise it ought to be pretty good. I should probably go make that conduit. I literally have all the resources for one and everything, but I just haven't made one. I got like 4 Heart of the Seas and like 10 Nautilus shells. Every time I see a wandering trader that sells them, I buy like all of them. I got, 20 emeralds on hand all the time, which is helpful. Now the last little part I think I need to do here is really just kind of connect it down. We just kind of let the sand do. I won't be bulking up too much more of this. Fucking zombie, what? Might be because there's an undersea cave or something spawned. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there might be some kind of cave I haven't lit up yet below me. Luckily, it's pretty inconsequential because it's underwater. Still something to keep an eye. Alright, that's a reasonable amount of sand. I shouldn't be bulking it out too much more than like there. Now what we'll instead do is kind of add some stuff to these corners here and then kind of trim it out as needed. That's a fair enough like beach. It's really, I don't need to have too much, honestly. It's pretty passable. We have some other things we need to do, like here needs to be a little bit. But it's not the worst thing. The main thing is just trying to not make everything like incredibly rigid or nothing. So like some of these corners we'd probably like chip away or like kind of like bulk them out so they're not really like hard corners. Instead we got some like slopes kind of going on. Oh, that's why I forgot this was here. I completely forgot about that mine shaft. I saw it like a long time ago, but I just kind of slipped past me. So that's pretty much the only other kind of wacky spot is that mine shaft. So we'll probably, yeah, there's even a spider and everything. And it's not coming from the creeper farm. That means I could have built a string farm like right under my own house, but now I've already got one, so it doesn't even. But main thing to terraforming like pretty nice shapes is just try not to leave anything like too flat or jutting out. I don't need to make anything perfect or nothing, so I don't really have to. But trying to make some things that slope better is a little tricky, but with enough time and practice, you usually get the hang of it pretty quick. But this is pretty passable for now. I don't need to really like detail this stuff finally, because the whole point of this is it's just, it's just a basic man-made beach and all that. So as long as it's like fairly believable that it occurs like this, which it is, then fine. And so it's fine. I don't want to do too much more anyways. Let's see what the gunpowder farm. What do we got? Ooh, a nice stack in 13. That's pretty good. We got another couple spider jockeys in there. Not that it ever matters, but still nice to point out. So next thing we'd like to do here is, I'd have to, oh, I don't know. Oh, I can just build it up by one. Never mind. Now we're just going to be working on the nice sandy beaches that we're working on. Nothing too hard. I just need to, pillar up the stuff that I have here by one, and then just lay sand on top of everything, kind of in sight. So basically, all we do is we just layer this up an extra block, and then we just go ahead and like start covering in here. Oh, it's nothing too hard. And we'll make it so it meets up with some of this land a little bit better, but not a necessity for now. We can always wait on that. And then again, this isn't a necessity either, but it just looks cool, so we're gonna. But yeah, terraforming isn't too bad if you just know that, like, curves are very important, and usually you can use Minecraft terrain as kind of like a good, like, baseline of what, you'd be trying to accomplish. You know, where is there a better place to look for, terraforming nature and shit than to actually look at nature itself when it comes to this kind of game? Like, there's literally nothing better for it, so. I will probably just make a little. That wood staying there just so I kind of know. I can always replace it with And we'll have some sand kind of like slope and like kind of speckle up into here. So that way like it transitions back into dirt a little bit more natural. And again, I don't have to if I don't want to, but it usually would help to try and maybe do that. Well, that's something I can probably tackle another day because again, I'll have to go get more sand. So I've already gotten an entire shulker box of sand. I need to go fix my tools anyway. We've nearly got the entire like southern beach. I think it's to the south at least. Yep, we got the entire southern beach done here pretty much. So the only other part in the future is just connecting the sand parts up with the natural landscape, and that's not too bad. Well, I could even do that right now because it's literally just like putting sand like in front and over some of the dirt, and then it just kind of goes back into dirt. So like once I get the kind of rough structure of it done, then I can like start adding in like the mixture of like sand and to really sell the transition. So, like some of these corners here can be sand. Just I guess as a maybe not quite there, but you get the idea. You just kind of cover over what I've already done, and we'll kind of blend it up into there later. And we don't need it for everything. This is still pretty wide. It's a little bit of a choke point, but we can always widen it out a little later too. Our last stack here. Again, since I've already kind of laid the foundation, all I have to do is just match it up with what I've already done. And then I got a whole nother coastline out over there, but it's manageable, just not now. And we'll probably leave this part here just grass so I can have some like stuff kind of outside and not actually on like sand. Not all this needs to be sand. We'll, cut that off there probably. And, I mean, yeah. Now I do need some more sand up here though, because I'm trying to bulk out the lighthouse part a little bit. That way it's covered nicer. Also, so that way I don't have to dig up as much coarse dirt again. Well, since I'm nearly out anyways, we'll just try covering up as much of this area as I can. Probably not too much higher than that. And grass, we'll replace the podzol. I gotta have some spare dirt. No, it's all coarse. Dang. Well, try to head back down. We'll go ahead and grab some more dirt here. That should probably do it. And then we're just cleaning up the rest of the podzol. All. Add this be podzol free. Here we go. So eventually that'll turn into grass over enough time. And literally the only chunk of like weird stuff we have is this like coarse dirt patch over here. But that means cause a little bit of extinction. Got no more podzol left, and that's great because that means ugly shit is gone. That's good, but we need more sand in the future. We're out completely. But we got a nice bit of the beach part done, so I'm pretty good. We'll update the map just to kind of go with. Oh, it should be. I mean, that one updated. That's cool. Yep, there we go. 50 maybe. But not 50. 40 now. And then we can get rid of that overhang at some point, maybe. Something. But it's looking pretty nice now with that beach in place. Still makes sense and cool. And yeah, we got some stuff here that needs to blend better. Worked out good too. So we'll go ahead and put all these back. And let's just check out and see what we got. I'll have to go get more sand later, I guess, because I do want to try and finish all the terraforming today. But we're like really close to being done pretty much with all the terraforming, so that's... Yeah, the beach is a pretty nice size. You can see kind of the width we're going for. We'll have some grass kind of here because this all won't be sand because it'll be like too like weird at that point. But there's a nice amount of sand to work with, and then it goes back into being grass. So we need, we need to get rid of some of this grass and kind of, especially this overhang needs to go a little bit. And then, I mean, yeah, we're pretty much set. So yeah, we got a nice shape. We just have more beach up here that we need to fill in, and then we're good to start working on the actual buildings and all. That's cool. Let's go ahead and pop over to the gunpowder farm real quick, see what we got. Because we should have made a nice bit of extra gunpowder in that time. So we'll place that. That's just placeholder stuff, so I know where to mark PF in. We get a new batch of stuff here momentarily. 3, 4. Yeah, 4 creepers. That's a pretty nice amount. And we got another 2 stacks of gunpowder. Let's go. 2 stacks and 8. That's very good. That's another 6 stacks of fireworks we're holding right now. Just really good. But it's nice having some height difference as well with the shoreline here. I think it'll help out a lot. That'll help it kind of differentiate everything. But we'll go put this gunpowder away, and I'll probably call it there for now because I'm a little tired and I want to get food. But things on the agenda for next time: get rid of the rest of this coarse dirt. Means we get rid of all the podzol. And then and I also I don't know if you're still here, Frank. Either way, but this mountain that I'm standing on, or I guess it's a hill, I terraformed this like not too long ago too. So it looks pretty good. It's nice and natural, but regardless of that, we just got some more beach work that needs to be done and a little bit more terraforming. But then we're more or less primed and ready to start with buildings. I don't think there's a whole bunch of land that needs changing after this, so I'm pretty happy to do start. So we're gonna go ahead and do one last check on the shulker farm. I seem to be short a minecart. Oh, nope, we're good. It's actually still been producing correctly, so that's good. Let's see what we're working with. We got 2 from the, if something dies in the fission chamber, that's why that's there, just to save on us. Get a couple of extra shells here and there, but our main storage is up here. And then we'll go put the shells and the gunpowder away. But, and I'll have to check in the iron farm sometime later too. I got a lot of excess iron. Yeah, having infinite boxes like right at my doorstep is pretty cool. We got another 59 shells today in that like past hour or so that it's been loaded. I haven't been loaded for too long, it's only been 2.5 hours, so reasonably it's been maybe an hour, hour and a half. It's still a really good rate, so I mean I have more shells than I'm gonna ever really need, so I'm pretty happy. But yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of put some stuff away so gunpowder can go away. We'll keep it as gunpowder until it needs to be recrafted. And then go ahead and put away our shulker shells as well, which I might even make an entire dedicated shulker box just for shells, because there's so many of them. I mean, these are the numbers we're working with. We got like 5 stacks and nearly 6, so that's very respectable. Nearly 6 stacks of shells, that's like, 64 times 3 is 192, I believe, so nearly 192 shulker boxes we got. And that's, well, like I said, more than I'm ever going to reasonably need. I can have all these extras and I can dye them with all different colors and all that. Dye farms. But I'm going to take a little screen of them because I think it's good to maybe take a pic of these things now and then. Maybe I'll get a better, like, more front-facing pic of it. Let's see your FOV. There we go, that's a little better. And I would take another like cool shot of the base, but unfortunately not a lot has really changed in the time that there's been, so there's nothing new to take a picture of. Like we've added a new mountain and all that, but I already took a picture of that when that was done. And then, that's still been the exact same thing for a long time. Maybe we can go take a picture of the lighthouse from like a different angle. That could be pretty neat. So we'll try that really quickly, but we're pretty much good for now. Quickly. Oh, I never actually took that off. Oops. That looks pretty good, I think. I'll maybe try it from the other angle over. I mean, this is also a pretty nice angle too. It's just, it'll look better with some buildings in place. But... And then that one. Cool. Yeah, things are looking pretty solid, so not a whole bunch left. We need to maybe trim out this a little bit. But yeah, for terraforming, curves are like the way to go. Is it helps kind of like make things blend up better and look a little bit more natural. but they can be kind of hard to do sometimes. But and then like basically just use the curve as like the foundation, and then you just add some like variation here and there to kind of add some stuff, and then it's usually good. That'll turn back. That's just to know where I need to put in it's a little later. But I still want a nice part of this to be like exclusively mine, and then they can pretty much have like the entire rest of the island because there's quite a lot of space to work with. It'll be weirder for some of the housing. Like I'll have to actually make like a bulk housing with in the city part at least. But everything makes pretty good sense. So next episode we'll probably go ahead and finish the beach, finish the terraforming that comes with that, and then probably start work on some houses. So like we'll get some like blueprints laid out in terms of just where houses need to go and their appropriate spacing. And I've got a rough idea already for the types of houses I want to build in each like district, but I just need to like kind of lay out where their foundations are gonna go. So that way I can just build it up and there's still like plenty of like walking room for villagers and all that. But should work out pretty fine. Not too worried about it. That'll be something cool to look forward to. But yeah, either way, thank you guys for watching, and I hope later today work on that or just whenever.